Hi, my dear guys. Hi, Anna is here. I'm happy to be back with you, and I'm happy to welcome you back at the God of Fashion YouTube channel. And it actually feels great for me to be back because it clearly shows that I am actually making some positive strides in fulfilling my promise to you, and it is how um, I think it's been already 2 or 3 times how I've promised you to be more regular on here. Because yeah, and actually even myself, I really see so much value of doing this. So yeah, voila, it's really great. Yeah. So my dear guys, this time this broadcast is going to be short. It's not going to be long. It's not going to be an interview. It's not going to be another teaching. In fact, it is an announcement, but it is an exciting one. And also, it is a kind invite to all of you to join us and to take a part in what's happening at God of Fashion at this time. So, okay, without any further ado, intrigue, I am going straight to sharing the news and the very reason why I came on here at all. And it is that, my dear guys, on on November 13th, which is, I believe, is going to be a Wednesday, we are hosting our live webinar that is going to be dedicated to such topics, such subjects as faith, fashion, and business. And basically, yeah, it is going to be a free event. So, and it is going to be on Zoom. So anybody um, who feels that it could be beneficial for one to attend it can join us, because again, it's on Zoom. You can join us virtually from anywhere. I feel that's the whole point, right? But yeah, and it's going to be time wise. It's going to be 1.5 hours. And my dear guys, right now, actually, to make your decision making process easier, and basically, I for you to understand whether um, you whether you will benefit from such a webinar or not. I'm actually going to talk a little bit more about the questions that we will be covering. And my dear guys, this time it's going to be free, because again, it's 1.5 hours. We do not have so much time. But these three questions, they will be definitely on the agenda, and you can count on the fact that they will be answered and addressed with God's grace, right? Okay. So, my dear guys, question number one, we will be talking about faith, fashion, business, and how they coexist, and whether they do or not, whether they are meant to coexist or not. Question the second question, which we will be talking about, it is how the Bible tells us explicitly, in fact, that we are supposed to work hard at all times, and we are supposed to be builders of the communities, of the enterprises, of the connections. And basically, my dearest, what I am referring to here in particular in the Word of God, it's Proverbs 24 in the Passion Translation. So you may go straight to the Word and read it for yourself. So you will basically understand what I'm talking about and what particularly I'm referring to here. So it would bring us, even closer together to be just on the same page. So yeah, we're supposed to be builders. We're supposed to work hard at all times. But sometimes, my dear guys, especially now when the global economy is not really conducive for this kind of mentality, if I may put it so, what to do then? How to be? And this is question number two that we are going to talk about, because sometimes we do understand that every commandment of God is doable, and it is great, and it will lead us into the path of prosperity. Please don't take that word in a wrong way, right? Success, again, very tricky word, but don't take it in the wrong way. But basically, into the ways of God, right? But when this word is measured against what our eyes tell us and what we see and what all people talk about, sometimes there is a gap, right? There is a discrepancy. But who's wrong in this scenario? Obviously, I'm not going to answer to this question right now because we will have actually 1.5 hours to talk about this. So yeah, just join us on November 13th. Okay, question number 3. Question number 3 is about, my dear guys, I will present to you some of the most, my thoughts and my suggestions on the most lucrative, promising, and interesting niches that one can venture into in the fashion industry at this time. So this would be very much hands-on knowledge. And again, my dear guys, everybody is invited to participate in the webinar, but particularly people who are fashion entrepreneurs, existing or prospective, fashion and fashion leaders in terms of fashion project leaders, basically doers, practitioners. They would benefit from the webinar the most. And how do I know that? Because this webinar has been designed from this kind of perspective. So basically, my dear guys, if you like what you're hearing and if your heart resonates with, with what is presented, what is being presented to you here, please join us. You will definitely be blessed. Yeah. Another technical aspect is that it is going to be November 13th, the date of the webinar. It is going to be 7 p.m. UK time. Is going to be on Zoom. So obviously, just as I said, you are absolutely able to join us from anywhere in the world. In fact, this is the whole point, just as I said. But this is basically how our community operates. So it is absolutely normal for us. And And another thing, my dear guys, you would want to let us know, to inform us of your attendance, because we would like to have the final head count beforehand. And so how to do it? Simply email us at godoffashion@pm.me, or my dear guys, if you maybe an easier way for you, just go godoffashion.com and you will see everything there, because not only will you see the full announcement about the webinar, but also the form that you would be able just to go through, and through which you would be able to let us know that you would be in fact attending. And we will be sure to follow up with a booklet that we have prepared, and also with a Zoom link that you would be able to follow through in order to log in and join us on the day. So yeah, this is it. This is very simple. And thank you so much, my dear guys. Again, it's godoffashion.com. And another thing, my last thing, I promise, please go to Instagram and locate us there and follow us there, because we are very active there, and our latest updates, they are always available on there. So you would be sure this is the best way for you to basically to stay abreast and to stay updated as to what's happening in God of Fashion at all, and particularly in connection to the webinar. Yeah. Thank you so much, my dear guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.